And the chronic stress is living in their body. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay. So in the body work world and even the movement world, it's known as a stress pattern or a fear pattern. And one of the stress patterns or fear patterns that we see across the board in the human body is this tucking under of the pelvis. With your arms stretched forward now, fan your fingers like the rays of the sun. Press your finger pads, the tips of your fingers down into the floor until the base of your hands, your wrists get light. With your next inhale, come to all fours, hands and knees. With your next exhale, downward facing dog. Another favorite quote, we can't heal what we can't or won't feel. So if being in stillness helps you get more sensitive, be like a statue here and just breathe into your shape. If moving around helps you get more sensitive, then walk your dog or lift one leg up and then the other. We all have different ways that we get tapped into our inner body. Step your feet to the top of your mat. Place your feet underneath your hip sockets. Push down into your feet to rise up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. All right, take your block and place it between your upper and your thighs. All right, so I call this the human Pez dispenser.
What would that be?
All right, so just notice if you lock your knees out and put a little bend in your knees. All right, now as if you were a human Pez dispenser, take your inner thighs back like you're going to hand the block to somebody behind you. Okay, and then now take your block forward as you turn your thighs out. Okay, now put your hands on your low back, maybe your thumbs pointing down across the meaty part of your glutes. Remember that little bend in your knees. And then now take your block behind you, like you're going to pass the block back to the person behind you, and just notice the shape of your back and what happens to your tailbone. And then now take your block forward, roll your upper thighs out, and again, just notice the shape of your back and the direction that your tailbone is pointing. You can seriously stay here and just be here today. This is a great place to repattern tucked under pelvises, right? So I think in Sri Lanka they call this what? Outfielder's pose.
Outfielder's pose,
Like
exactly.
you're waiting for that, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So if anybody has low back pain, usually if you just get them to bend their knees, place their hands on their thighs and lean forward like this, it goes away. It's kind of cool. Or just get them on their hands and knees. So this is stage one. This is where you can be today. Stage two would be something like this. I put my hand on the block and do a little twist. Maybe extend one leg straight and then the other. So you can work with this as well. That's not, I'm trying to retrain this from happening. So tailbone lifts. Okay, then to get into bird of paradise, I'm going to come up onto a tippy toe. And here's where we get tangled up, is we so badly want to get that shoulder underneath the thigh so we can make the pose happen. But if we enter into it from this habit of scooped pelvis, shortened belly, we have no clearance here and we totally get stuck. I've seen people wrestle with themselves here. They're wrestling, they're grabbing straps. And so it's so simple. If that lifts, then what happens? The groin deepens and then everything releases. So then you're there. Knee to the chest that we practiced earlier. So knee to the chest, strong push through that bottom leg to rise up. And then go ahead and keep your bottom knee bent today. And extend your right foot out to the side. That's pretty. I'm going to talk you through it. Coming to the top of your mat, take your feet wider than your hips. Maybe your toes turn out just a little bit. That seems to help. And then hands to the thighs. All right, so you can stay here or you can come into the twist. Now I'm going to talk you through the bird of paradise. So the right heel lifts. Now check your pelvis. Groins soft, tailbone back, and then slide your right arm down. As you slide your right arm down, your chest will twist here, right? And then the elbow bends, reach back and clasp. Look back towards the floor. Shift your weight over into your left foot, standing leg. Pull the knee up into the chest as you press the bottom foot down and come up, rise. The bottom knee bends, the groins go back, the right heel lifts. It doesn't have to go straight. I love how you guys want to do it. It's cool. I totally relate. Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana. So balancing on your left leg, place your right hand on the ground or a block, and lift your left leg, but lift with the inner thigh. So we've been practicing that. Lift with the inner thigh. Lift with your back inner thigh. Belly long. And instead of sliding your front leg forward, pick up your back knee and walk it further back. So entering into the pose that way. Now from wherever you are, from your feet, pull up into your hips, like you're sucking your femur bones into your hip socket. And then see if you can get a little bit lighter on your fingertips. I don't have the strength on this side. Some of you can raise your arms up alongside your ears. That's strength. That is strength in action. Down dog. Right foot forward, rise up. Reach. Exhale, twist. Stamp your front foot down. Feel that power and then fly into Parvrita Ardha Chandrasana, balancing on your right foot, the left inner thigh lifts you up into the pose. That's what keeps you there. And then if you'd like, and it's doable for you, grab your back foot. Parvrita Ardha Chandrachapasana. Hanumanasana, yogi split. Step back into your lunge. Lower your back knee. Maybe use your block underneath your hands. The front leg is like, it doesn't, for me, it doesn't move. It's just, it's where it is. And then I enter into a deeper variation by scooting the back knee back. Now when you scoot the back knee back, lift the inner thigh up. And then from your feet, draw up into your hips until you rise. And maybe it doesn't happen today that you rise, but there's some sort of seed being planted. So from, this is neutral, very therapeutic and very healing, just to do this. Kind of cool. And then from here, she's going to lift her knees up and place her hands over her knees so her fingertips point towards the ground. And then as far as she's comfortable, she'll let the knees come out and she kind of rock a little bit from side to side, very like a nurturing feeling. Like this, like when I do this, I feel like I'm holding myself like I would hold a precious baby, you know? So that's like what I'm feeling. Just rocking myself. So it's not this variation. You guys can do that. But what we're offering is
Freedom.
freedom. It's called freedom pose. All right. Not scared. She doesn't look scared when she does that, right? All right, so that's the last one, and then Shavasana.